Hi, this is Hariharan. From Acheron, we have come up with a new solution this time that is AI-assisted supplier onboarding system using Camunda. And in this video, I'm going to walk through the workflow and give a simple demonstration of that. Let's jump into it. So the actual problem was the supplier onboarding journey today is slow, manual, and fragmented. When I say fragmented, we are able to see multiple systems that are being involved in this process. ERP system, CRM system, and KYC API system, and also emails and manual verification. So a lot of actors are coming into play here. So all the systems are disjointed and we have a heavy manual effort where a person has to go and verify all the documents that are uploaded. And if there is any additional details required, then the communication is slow since the email response time might say, may make more after review. And since a lot of struggles like this arise, it usually takes nearly 20 days in order to even onboard a vendor with full functional approvals. So we have got high effort and slow decisions, and due to which we have got a risk in our SLAs. So we have come up with a solution for that. Let me go to the UI screen where a supplier needs to fill a form in order to start his vendor verification process. And here we are in the portal where a new supplier is going to fill their information that are required. This is a multi-step process where they will be filling whatever details that are required for on getting onboarded into our specific company. So here, for time's sake, let me fill the all sample data in a click. So we have got this data pre-filled for us, and let's have it tick next. And also in the term certifications, we are going to drop our certificate files. So let me upload all the required files now. So here we have got our certifications filled. We can even add whatever other certifications that we have. And with that, let me click on next. So here we are going to fill the financial statements. So let me also do that. For example, yeah. So I have submitted this form also. And next, this is our tax and regulatory compliance. Let me upload the file for this too. We are done and we have signed the declarations and code of contact. And contact, we are giving our primary and secondary contact and where we are serving and the services offered. And clicking on next, ESG and diversity, we are giving the details of what we are having. And when we click on next, here we are going to review our application and click on submit. So now we have got our application submitted and our process got started. So we are able to see the processes moving forward in the flow. Let me walk through this process in the modeler. Once the form is submitted, a new instance is started. It goes through this flow where all the uploaded documents are retrieved from the document store, and we have got some business rules in order to check whether all the required documents for the particular category of the vendor is satisfied. So we have got these business rules for different categories like packaging, food may require HACCP, while logistics doesn't. So based on the vendors, we have got business rules. Back to the flow. Now all those files are fed into the Camunda IDP, that is intelligent document processing, where it will be checked with the AI powered system for the validity date, company names, and other various fields that are required to be checked instead of a manual labor here. And we will be having our dates and names in a different formats. So we are going to use AI in order to standardize all those dates and names. So the process goes through that flow where we are going to check next for the vendor duplicity. Our system checks with the existing records that is present in our ERP system, and it's going to assign a score based on the similarity search match, based on the name, tax ID, and the place from where it is located, and even the category of the supplier. So based on that details, again going through the business rules where we are checking based on this score whether that is a new match or it's a new record or it is already existing in our DB. So where we will be checking for the review from an external manager. If the score is lesser than 70 percentage, they will be taking a decision manually in order to either merge the already existing data, whether they are an existing customer, or can we enrich new information based on this particular currently uploaded info. And otherwise, it is auto approved when it's above 70, where uh, it goes through the next step of finance approvals and in order to get pushed to the vendor master. So since that's done, we are going for the manager's review and the process is over. Going back to this flow, this is the process of checking the complaints documents that are uploaded, followed by the finance documents that are uploaded, where the manager will be present in order to take a decision on any particular edge cases. So here we have got our business rules in order to validate the complaints documents. Where, for example, we have got our rules to check about with the insurance covered and also the ISO validity. If it is greater than 90 days, then it's approved. If lesser than 90 days, then it is going to be taken a decision by a manager. So the process flows through the same. And in the same way, we have got the finance checks where in the same way we are checking for the finances with the credit scores and the insurance also. And the same way, manager is going to verify the details, and then the process is moving forward to the next step where it is checking for the approvals. And finally, since this is a newer vendor, we are going to push it to the vendor master. So where in the vendor doc type, we are able to see that our vendor is pushed now actually. So once that is pushed, we move to the final step in our process where we are sending an email confirmation on that. Here, based on all the previous data that we have processed through, an AI is going to act upon it and it is going to draft the content of the email based on an approval or requiring additional information or merge or even the rejection mail. And once that's taken, the draft is given and it will be approved by a human and it will be sent to by an email. And our process gets over this way. Going back to our problem statement that we have discussed, let's see the benefits what we are getting as part of this system. So here we have included AI and intelligent business rules. So we have got smarter approvals where the rules and the AI is are giving us an auto approval based on the decisions, and it is escalating only exceptional cases where a human intervention is required actually. And autonomous A tasks, which is the agent tasks, where an AI is going to handle all the document checks and email drafting, and also even whatever that's a prep work is required for the approvals, it is doing it. And shorter is which leads to shorter SLAs, since a manual click point reduces up to 60% from the previous original works actually. So the SLAs become drastically reduced, and we are also cleaning up the master data since we have got the normalization and duplication merging, where the data will be uniform across the ERP and CRM, and because of which we have got a faster onboarding, fewer touches, and fully compliant mode across systems. And this is how we are easing the process of supplier onboarding. Thank you.